We're now into episode 6 of the Project Sportster build. Cam cover is off. I got an EMD cam cover. I didn't realize that these are just a cover. It goes over your existing cam cover. So I'm going to trim down the existing cam cover. You've probably seen this on tons of bikes. I think Rusty Butcher does it to all his bikes. TrackerDie guys do it to all their bikes. All this extra, it's all extra casting that you don't need. Bike looks way better once you remove it all. So we're going to be cutting across here and up here, fitting up this cover. Probably going to paint that chrome outer part black. And then we also have TrackerDie's bulletproof front sprocket cover as well that we're going to be putting on. Cam cover is officially done. I ended up spray painting it black. You can see it's nice and trimmed down. I ended up going to Harbor Freight and getting a tabletop belt sander to speed up the process and get a nice smooth edge on the edges of the cam cover. We're going to be getting this installed next, and then we're going to be installing a TrackerDie bulletproof front sprocket cover as well. Since we're going chain drive, we're going to be putting on this and the TrackerDie sprocket cover. All right, so cam cover is installed. We're going to be running a Dynatech electronic ignition. None of that has been set up or even wired. We're going to be doing a chain drive kit and getting all of that buttoned up before we get into the wiring and everything else. So on the chain drive kit, we are running a Drag Specialties black rear sprocket in the rear. We're going to be running a hard drive front sprocket and a Bikemaster BMZR 530 chain. It's the same chain that we sell on our Dyna chain drive kits. We're going to be running on the Sportster as well. All right, chain drive's on. Next step is this TrackerDie bulletproof front sprocket cover. They come with all the needed hardware and spacers. Here you can see the spacers and the hardware, and also the hardware to mount up your brake reservoir. So let's get all this assembled. TrackerDie case savers installed, chain conversion kits installed. The Inmoto pipe is just kind of sitting here just to get it mocked up. The pipe does not come with gaskets or flanges. I had to get a set of exhaust flanges. They are on order. And in order to mount up the pipe without hitting my progressive shocks, I'm going to have to be running a spacer in the rear to get it to bolt up. The wiring is set up for the most part. Dynatech ignition has been routed up to my coil. We are running the VOS still. I drilled a little hole in the frame just to kind of hold the VOS in place. If you follow the instructions on the chopper wiring harness, they do tell you where everything goes, and so does the Dynatech ignition based off of what coil they're going to be running. We are running the Dynatech DC6, the single fire ignition coil. You can see everything's already wired up. What we have to do next, we got a little ignition mounting tab from TC Brothers. For my keyed ignition, we're going to be running this onto our rear outer primary cover. So I'm going to be bolting that up next, wiring it, and I'm going to show you everything installed.